I was an instructor pilot.
After sneaking in his first solo flight at age 13, Joel Pressburg was leading aerial missions in wartime by age 22.
We were called loudmouth litter bugs. We had speakers and we dropped leaflets, so we were into psychological warfare.
In the cockpit of a U-10, he would skirt the treetops so low that on one mission, incoming fire from an enemy crossbow lodged in the top of his small plane.
I had it a lot easier than, the guys who were down there on the ground. They have my undying respect.
In Vietnam, he also flew the KC-135, known as the big gas tanks in the sky. They lead a delicate aerial dance, slipping a fuel hose into the tank of another jet cruising at up to 300 miles an hour.
That's what you train for.
And in that role, Pressburg helped save other pilots, reaching out with much-needed fuel before they ran out and crashed.
F-105 was shot up full of holes. He'd gone through some bad anti-aircraft thing. And he was calling for a tanker, and I went and got him, and we kept pumping gas in and kept his engine running. And we got over into Thailand, and he says, "Thanks for the ride, guys." Backed off and punched out. He did come see us and bought us beers, so.
It was a memory to savor, but war also brought unforgettable losses.
We did have some close friends, and a very good friend of mine, pilot training buddy Dennis Graham, was one of the first one killed in an F-4.
The politics of the time soured this veteran on the conflict.
We sacrificed a whole lot, and I didn't like the outcome.
His homecoming also upset him.
I came back from flying the U-10 commercial on Thanksgiving Day, and I was spit on in San Francisco, and again when I got off the plane in New Orleans.
It's what ranks Honor Air Flight 21 among this 74-year-old's most important missions.
And I'm sure I'm going to get choked up.
The pilgrimage with 148 other veterans saw this combat pilot shake hands with a grateful congressman and soak up the soaring memorial to his fellow Air Force flyers. Next stop is the wall. What's running through your mind?
Oh, I want to see it. It's something that's been on my bucket list for a long time.
But his first ever trip to the memorial became much more than a check on a list. Moments of silence stretched on for minutes, surrounded by strangers, brothers, all seeing old friends. What was the last hour like for you?
It was amazing. Kind of heart-wrenching. I did look up the names of my two best friends there on the wall, and I did get a little choked up. I touched them, that was it.
That's what you needed.
Yeah.